Hey everyone, how's it going? Wow, we reached 500 subscribers. It's been a long journey to get here, starting with clips from various games. We have Pharaoh, where you evolve until you become Pharaoh. Emergency HQ, where you respond to emergency calls. Age of Empires Definitive Edition, where you explore the beginnings of the oldest civilizations. 1 hour, 1 life, where you have 1 hour to live a random life, either primitively or in a privileged generation. Need for Speed Most Wanted Mobile, with racers for fun.
Sai, Canojo.
Command and Conquer Rivals, CC reimagined for mobile.
Enemy base destroyed.
Euro Truck Simulator 2, the giant of the truck simulations. Satisfactory Factorial in 3D.
Ah, seu sacana.
Ladrão.
Ladrão sem vergonha.
Starbound, the Interstellar Terraria. Priston Tale, a classic MMORPG. Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, the Pirate Classic.
Fogo! Ele é liberado ali, capitão!
Horizon Chase, top racer for the new generation. Road Redemption, Road Rash of the next generation. Human Fall Flat, co-op with
Nossa
friends.
senhora.
É, foi lançado pra onde? Como?
É o.
Need for Speed Rivals, the battlefield of Need for Speed. Need for Speed 2015, the last underground of the series. Mirror's Edge, the reference in parkour. The Escapists, to make a few prison breaks. Roblox, the most popular metaverse at the moment. Command & Conquer Remastered Collection, remaster of the CC classics. GTA Online, the already saturated and slow loading of the GTA series. Rise of Nations Extended Edition, mix of Age of Empires with Civilization. Survivalists, play at Surviving on an Island. Chrono Trigger, one of the best time travel JRPGs ever made. Bus Driver, a classic bus simulation game. Reversing, civilization simulator from the Stone Age to space exploration. American Truck Simulator, the ETS2 in the Americas. Age of Empires 3, Definitive Edition, the Age of Empires of the Age of Discovery. Ace Combat 7, the best fighter pilot game to date.
All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that? Scratch one hostile. That was fast.
Among Us, the classic game of deception. Just Cause 3, the most explosive overthrow of a dictator.
Então, doutor, é o cientista, né?
Monster Hunter Freedom United, the classic of the Monster Hunters. Industries of Titan, inspired by FTL, Faster Than Light, and City Building. Fantastic to play PvP with friends.
Que mentira, mano. Um foi alto, outro foi baixo.
Worms Reloaded, to fight with worms.
Vai play.
Replay. Ele tá tentando pular pra frente e tal.
Rubber Bandits,
Mata o
to
banana.
fight with friends during robberies.
Fecha o portão.
Detroit Become Human, to experience a dystopia of androids.
Não chega perto ou eu me jogo!
Não, eu imploro, não faz isso!
Transport Fever 2, to plan transportation. Talking and nobody explodes, to defuse bombs with friends.
Eu não posso fazer nada, mano. Eu vou fazer o quê?
Battlefield 3, to fight alongside friends. Emergency 20, to respond to emergency calls. Tokyo Bus Guide 2, to suffer from Japan's traffic rules. Burnout Revenge, to run, crash and explode. Age of Mythology Retold, to delve deeper into mythologies. Streets of Rogue, a big roguelite.
Consegue destruir de boa?
Me mataram.
Rogue Heroes, Ruins of Tazos, Zelda-like with friends. Stardew Valley, the new reference of farming game. Driver 2, the classic open-world driving game. SimCity 2013, the game that promised but failed. Super Bomberman R Online, the battle royale of Bombermans. OpenTTD, the classic mode of transportation. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered, a classic NFS. Killer Bean will reach the world of trash one bullet at a time. Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2, FPS of Plants. Genshin Impact, the gacha game. Emergency 2023, the current version of emergency services. Schedule 1, the drug dealer's game. Plants vs Zombies Replanted, the remaster of classic PvZ. Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition, the classic of RTS.
And our victory will be complete.
Age of Empires 4, the reimagining of the second game.
William's feigned retreat was working. The Anglo-Saxon army broke their
On the Conquer 3 Tiberian Wars, the last game considered part of the Tiberian series. 18 Wheels of Steel, Extremer Trucker 2, drive a truck in adverse weather conditions. Command & Conquer Renegade, the FPS of CCs.
The knob base is down.
And finally, Forza Horizon 4, a great version of the Forza Horizon series. Wow, it's been quite a list over these 11 years of channels covering a wide variety of genres. But what's trending right now is Killer Bean and a SimCity video. Killer Bean is already well known to everyone and has created hype for the launch of his game. With each playtest, we see the improvements and the mods that we will find in the early access. And it's being done by the creator himself, Jeff Liu. SimCity is a game that promises much but fails, yet still leaves memories despite its limitation in gameplay. I also can't forget to mention Monster Hunter Freedom United, which is one of the classics of the series and all die-hard fans still play it. And also Bus Driver, a classic bus game that is quite old but still part of many people's memories. And I can't forget to mention the channel's great partners, such as Dark, with whom I am in constant contact for many videos, and Raggins Runter and Miho Cat, who helped with the Monster Hunter phase of the channel. There are also other Hunters partners such as Jasper, Nanashi, and Kuroyato. And on the Eurotruck trains, we can't forget Dark, Thunderbird Space, Shelby, Scott, Rafael, Tafarel, and everyone else who participated. At the moment I'm producing this video, most of the audience is new to the channel, and the most watched days are Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Half of the audience watches on TV, 30% on mobile phones, 15% on computers, and 6% on tablets. 95% of the channel's viewers are not subscribers. 75% of the audience is male. The largest age group is 25 to 34 years old. The country that watches the channel the most is the United States, followed by Nigeria, Brazil, South Africa, and Mexico. Well, that's what I've prepared for this special video celebrating 500 subscribers. Thank you all for this milestone, and here's to 1000 subscribers. See you soon, everyone.